Welcome dear student for the third segment of our lesson, light. So my dear children, today first of all I am going to talk about under light lesson, a ray of light. What is a ray of light? You can see here, a ray of light is denoted by a straight line. You can see the straight line of the picture. How can we indicate the direction? Using an arrowhead, we can indicate the direction of the light, a ray of light. Now, we talk about a light ray. Now we are going to talk about what is a light beam. A beam of light is made up of a bundle of light rays, a group of light rays. So there are three types of light beam. What are they? First one I am going to talk about parallel beam of light. Second, diverged beam of light. Third, converged beam of light. Now we are going to talk about, my dear children, in detail, what are those? First of all, I am going to talk about parallel beam of light. When the rays of light travel parallel to each other, that collection we can name as parallel beam of light. In this diagram, this picture, you can see parallel beam of light, same as a light ray. To indicate the direction of a parallel beam of light, we can use the arrowheads. So what are the examples we can see parallel light beam? So first one I am going to talk about the ray of sun entering a room through an open window. So you can see there is a parallel beam of light. Second one, the rays of light coming out of a spotlight. That also another example we can consider as the parallel beam of light. So my dear children, now we are going to talk about what is divergent beam of light. When rays of light starting from a point and travel various directions, that sort of light beam we can name as divergent beam of light. Same as we can see the arrowheads to show the direction. So what are the examples we can consider? Where are the places we can be seeing the divergent beam of light? We can see rays coming out from burning candle. If there is a burning candle, from that candle we can see the divergent beam of light. Rays coming out from the car heads. That's another example to see divergent beam of light. Rays coming out from light bulb. That also another example for divergent beam of light. So my dear children, now we are going to talk about the next type of beam of light, convergent beam of light. What is known as convergent beam of light? So you can see, according to the diagram, you can see that when a number of rays coming from different direction and meet a particular point, so that sort of beam of light we can name as convergent beam of light. Where are the places we can be seeing the convergent beam of light? First one we can talk about the rays received by a camera. So that is one of the examples. The rays entering our eyes converge to the retina due to the eyelets. In front of here we have in our eye there is a lens, eye lens. So through that, when the light entering through our eye lens and form an image on retina, that is another example for convergent beam of light. So, my dear children, we talk about a ray of light, type of beam of lights, and we are going to talk about the next type of mirrors. So, there are different different type of mirrors. But mirrors basically we can separate into two types. One is curved mirrors, the other one is plane mirrors. Do you remember plane mirrors? We studied the second session about plane mirrors. Today we are going to talk about curved mirrors. There are two types of curved mirrors. What are they? First one, convex mirror. The other one, concave mirrors. Those are the two types of curved mirrors. Now we are going to talk about in detail about those curved mirrors. So my dear children, have you seen curved surfaces in your day-to-day life, where if you are taking the spoon like this, you can see there are two surfaces. So one is it curved inwards, the other side it curved outward. So like that we can take one example using the spoon, the four curved mirrors. Then if you are observing your image on that inward surface, then you can see a different different image. If you are using the curve outward, if you see your face on that, so you can see your image in the different way. So you can test when you are at home. So the other one, we can take the watch glasses. So watch glasses also we can use. This is the diagram of watch glass. You know that when you come to the lab you can see. Watch glass also another example for curved mirrors. So my dear children, now we are going to talk about the curved mirrors. So first of all, I am going to talk about concave mirrors. So what are concave mirrors? So this is the picture, the real concave mirror. So I think you can see little that reflecting surface of concave mirror curved inwards. If you are, when you come to the lab or if you touch it, you can see it's curved inwards like that. So this is the diagram we can denote in concave mirror in a ray diagram. So now we are going to talk about the next. Concave mirrors can be used to converge light. So how it occur? Concave mirrors are considered as convergent mirrors. So how it occur? You can see there are two light rays. So it comes towards concave mirror, the surface of the concave mirror. Then after it reflecting, it collects to the particular point. That then we can consider that concave mirror as it converts light, and it can consider as a convergent mirror. So you can see the ray diagram of that. Then we are going to talk about the next. Images formed by concave mirrors. So my dear children, this it has in your textbooks also. So you have to prepare an activity like that. You need a ruler and a screen and the concave mirror. So you have to set that sort of all the materials like that. So then after you have to take a burning candle and you have to place position A, B, C and D. In separately if you are keeping the burning candle, so you can obtain the results like that. So what are the things are there? So we have first column we can talk about the point where candle is kept, you know, A, B, C, D, and the candle cannot be obtained onto a screen. What is the word? Do you remember those words? Real image as well as the virtual image. We discussed that in under second session. Then the next upright or inverted, then after size of the image. Those all the features we are going to consider by doing this activity. So my dear children, if you are keeping the position A, the burning, the lighted candle, then you can see the impossible, that means we cannot take that image onto the screen. That means that is virtual image. The size of the image larger than the object. Then if you are keeping the candle on B, the position B, possible. That means we can take that image onto the screen. That means that is real image. Then size of the image larger than the object. So if you are keeping the position C, the lighted candle, then that also possible. That means can take onto the screen that image. That means the real image equal to the object. On position C, we can take the object size and the image size equal. Position B, we can take as the possible. That means we can take the image onto the screen. That means the real image, and that is inverted, and the size of the image smaller than the object. Those are the features can be seen when we are keeping the lighted candle in front of the concave mirrors. So we are going to talk about the next. Where are the instances we can be seen the concave mirrors. So you can see some pictures also as mirrors used for shaving. Okay, you can see the picture there. We can use the concave mirror. For the dentist to examine teeth of patient, can we use the concave mirror, and used in reflecting telescope, and to construct solar cookers. So we need concave mirrors. Those are the instances can be used concave mirrors. So my dear children, those are the things that we discussed under concave mirror. Now we are going to talk about convex mirror. So when we talk about the convex mirror, this is the convex mirror. So you can see the both side I will show you. Okay. So convex mirror means a convex mirror is curved outwards. Curved outwards. So there is a diagram. You can see the diagram. This is the ray diagram of convex mirror surface, the convex mirror. So now we are going to talk about, my dear children, about what is the way, what will happen if there are parallel light beam comes towards convex mirror. What will happen? You can see convex mirrors can be used to diverge light. You can see the parallel light being diverged after reflecting of the convex mirror. Then convex mirrors are considered as divergent mirrors. So that is the reason for that. So my dear children, so that is a ray diagram of this. Then we are going to talk about the same as before, images formed by convex mirror. So how there are some small activity it is also in your textbook. So that is activity 9.14. So same as the previous one, we have to keep the convex mirror and the screen there, corner in between the ruler, and we have to keep the lighted candle position A, B and C. Then we have to observe the features of the image which they have formed when we are keeping A, B, C positions. So let's see. So the points where candle is kept cannot obtain it onto a screen. That means real image or virtual image. Upright or inverted, size of the image. So those are the features that we are going to consider when we are doing this, while we are doing this activity. So my dear children, if you are keeping the lighted candle in position A, we cannot see any image. That means virtual. Upright or inverted, that is upright. The size of the image, that is smaller than the object. So my dear children, if you are keeping the position B, so we can take an image onto the screen. That means real image. Size of the image smaller than the object. So when we are keeping the lighted candle on C, position C, then we can take once again that image onto the screen, then that also the upright and smaller than the object. So you can see here, when the images are formed because of the if you are keeping any object in front of the convex mirror, so always upright. and always smaller than the objects. So those are the special feature of that. Okay, now my dear children, now we are going to talk about instances where convex mirrors are used. So what are the places? Let us see these places. So a side mirror of vehicles, we can use, my dear children, convex mirror. So, and we can say a convex security mirrors are suitable for outdoor and indoor use in shops in prevent theft. So you can see for the security purpose can be used that sort of mirrors. Those are convex mirrors. So my dear children, that's all the light lesson. Okay my dear children, thank you and God bless you.